everyone, thank you so much for clicking on this video. So in this video we're doing EQ, emotional intelligence. So let's get started with the 4 types of emotional intelligence. So the first category is self-awareness, and the second category is self-management. The third category is social awareness, and the fourth category is relationship management. So what is EQ and IQ? EQ helps you understand yourself and people better, while IQ gives you more of a book knowledge type of knowledge. EQ makes you more of street smart, while IQ makes you more of book smart. So that is the difference between EQ and IQ. So what is more important? Is it EQ or is it IQ? Actually, research says that EQ is more important rather than IQ, because EQ helps you understand people better and it will help you socialize, and which will help you both personally and professionally too. So research suggests that you learn EQ more, and IQ is important too, but research suggests that EQ is more important than IQ. So many people think that EQ is not a skill to be learned, but I have very good news for you guys. EQ is actually a skill to be learned. But some people can be naturals at it, while some cannot be naturals at it. So this skill is definitely a skill to be learned. So why is emotional intelligence important for understanding people better? So by understanding people better, because EQ actually helps you understand them, and while you understand their emotions, it's basically like that you're understanding them. Their emotions and their mind is basically is the basic thing which controls them or just moves them. So that is the reason emotional intelligence is very important. So everyone knows that a person's weak point is their emotions. So by learning the skills, you can either trick people into what you want. You can use emotional intelligence for good, or you can either use emotional intelligence for bad things too. So let's get started with how to learn EQ. Learning EQ is very easy rather than learning IQ. Actually, it's actually proven. So to learn EQ, there are 3 tips, and let me tell you that. The first tip is socialize more. By having more human interaction, you'll understand their emotions, and it will make you more easy to understand them, to understand their emotions as well. And the second thing is listen more, talk less. By listening, you can understand them and understand their feelings and emotions a lot. By just talking, they are more understanding you rather than you understanding them. And the third thing is talk with them at the same time that you're actually listening. Listen more, but don't forget to talk. Research more about human behavior to learn emotional intelligence. It's very important that you research about human behavior. It might be just taking 1 or 2 classes, but it is very important that you learn human behavior, because it understand more of emotional intelligence. Because emotional intelligence is really easy to learn for lot of people, but for some people it is very complicated. So that is the reason I suggest that you learn human behaviors first, then you can move on to emotional intelligence if you feel emotional intelligence is very hard for you. So I think those are a few tips which I wanted to give you about emotional intelligence and also explain you about emotional intelligence. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, please hit the like button, share and subscribe, and hit the bell icon beside it too. Thank you so much for watching this video. It really means a lot to me. Thank you.